The 2021 Horsepower and Pizza We Out Here tour was made possible by 20 different brands. The support of these great brands helped make this trip possible, and I would appreciate it if you supported the brands that also support Horsepower and Pizza. Autography, Automotive Photography, Tilted Industries, Pittsburgh Car Scene, Barnes Brothers Motorcycles and Off-Road, South Hills Cars and Coffee, Ink and Echo, Proper Polishing, Ross's Sauces, Misfit Auto Works, Totally Baked Powder Coating, Distinct Automotive Appearance, Country Style Pizza, Captain Scottrow's BMW Rescue and Rehabilitation, Mason-Dixon Heating and Air, ProMotion, Social Media, LLC, Velocity Aero Works, Wildlife Collective, Haas Fab Welding, EP Auto House, and Larson's Biscuits. I would also like to thank the Seda family for providing the RV and the lodging, Teddy Westside 412 for donating the wheels, Ashley Garner for donating the roof rack, and the man that made all of this possible, Gordy Shiflett, for donating the car. If you would like one of this year's tour shirts, they are on the website linked in the description, and they are only $5 a piece plus shipping. I would like to thank all of these brands for continuing to support Poor Decisions, and I hope you enjoy the video. You know I had to stop at Sheetz, iced coffee, big ass cookie, breakfast sandwich. Getting on the road to meet up with Nolan and RJ in Pittsburgh. I have a meeting and then I am getting on the road and we are going to stay in Columbus tonight. That's where I get off to go to work, but we're not going to work today, boys. So I don't know how I didn't address this in the video that goes live today, which is yesterday's video. If you're watching this video the day that it went live, I drove this to Pittsburgh last weekend and back, and I've driven it to work like the last week and a half. When Booker took it to align it and he came back, he said, you don't have cup holders, you don't have cruise control, and everything else is solid. I thought he just meant cruise control was broken. No, this car is that base spec that it does not have cruise control. I don't really notice it driving it to and from Pittsburgh because it's only like 3 hours. This could get really interesting this week because that could be exhausting. I don't know if it'll let me show you because of the wipers, but that's van number 69. Nice! I pulled over to let this guy catch up and pass me. This thing is so sick. It's from MultiMachine Inc. It's a tracked dump truck. This thing's so sick. It's a big dump truck. Old Dodge pickup! I love it. I think that's what I'm most excited for this trip is seeing all of the old vehicles and stuff. Like, Texas is gonna be sick because everybody has an old truck or an old car or something on their property just kind of chilling. I don't know, I just like seeing everybody's old projects, whether or not they're ever gonna get touched again. Update, we are almost to Pittsburgh and I'm not a fan of rain. Car still drives great though. Getting ready to cross into 170,000 miles. Hey, we're almost there. I'm gonna stop by Country Style and make sure that Zach and everybody that works there has their tour shirts, get some pizza.
Psych alive.
Gonna go to my meeting and then as soon as Nolan's out of work, we're gonna get on the road. I still love this car so much. Like, I honestly kind of hate how much I love this car because I always wanted a Mark IV and I didn't get one until I was 25. If I would've got one of these when I was 16 or 17, I would probably still have it. It's just so good. Like, I don't know how to, they made a million of them. They're so cheap to fix. They're so, I don't know. I know exactly why there are a million of them still on the road. I see like 5 or 6 every time I drive this thing. We've arrived. It is with great regret that I am here to inform you the Jetta's not coming with us. There's nothing wrong with the Jetta. It has made it to Pittsburgh twice. I've put 1,000 miles on it in the last week between Booker and I. Booker put like 100 miles on it. I put the other 900 on it. Nolan's family has been gracious enough to let us drive their RV. You'll notice it's just me and Nolan. Not my story to tell. RJ actually ended up having a family emergency, so he's not going with, and that's reason enough to not go across the country for a week and a half because of how many miles we are driving and how many hours that's going to take. One, it doesn't really make sense to take 2 vehicles because what kind of content are we really going to be able to produce? He's in one vehicle and I'm in the other. Plus, nobody wants to drive for 8 to 10 hours a day for like 10 or 11 days straight.
Well, no, not for free.
Well,
no, yeah, like if they're getting paid for it, yeah.
Well, yeah. Yes, the Jetta would make that trip. I guarantee it. We're gonna do it next year. But at this point, we have an RV. Let's drive the RV. Nolan got himself this cool hat and he's just gonna color in the states as we go through them. So right now we're still in Pennsylvania. I trust that he can figure out how to color in Ohio since he went to college there. We out here.
We out here.
Yeehaw! Find it here. There's nothing here. Well, it's time to color another state. So the NFL draft is like a national holiday in my home, and of course it's in Cleveland this year, and we're rolling through Ohio. Are we gonna stop? No. Do I have YouTube TV on my phone?
La Policia, la
Absolutely.
Policia.
An Ohio cop. Oh, that car just blew straight past.
Woo! Hey gang, we out here. Update. Bailey learned how to drive an RV today.
I'm Bailey and I've never driven an RV before.
So, you know, he's just doing that. We're about half hour out from the first campsite and making good time. Pretty good mileage for the 7.3 gasser by Ford. Good job, boys, so far. 4,000 miles. Coming up on the brake and oil change. Probably gonna pay somebody to do that because I'm on vacation. We have made it to the RV park in Columbus. It took us a little while, but we found our spot. We called the office and nobody's in the office because it is 11 p.m. Maybe we're gonna get bitched at in the morning. Who really knows? Not me. I don't work here. I just kind of, we're running on vibes and sweet tea at this point. But hey, spot 169.
We are spot 169, so
Nice.
nice. Yeah, so we're just gonna kind of get set up and we're gonna call it a night. Back on the road in the morning. Cool, well we've agreed that we're not going hiking or anything on this trip because I have one pair of shoes and Nolan has his checkered slip-on Vans. And what's your other pair of shoes?
White slip-on Vans.
Sick! This is my bed. Made it to Ohio. We were gonna go to Cletus and Cars in Indy on Saturday, but because we left a day earlier, we're gonna do cool things in Indy, I guess, and then we're gonna go past Indy, and I think we end up in St. Louis or Kansas City by tomorrow night. I don't remember. We'll figure something out. If you haven't already, please subscribe at Horsepower Pizza on every platform available. If you would like to support, www.horsepowerandpizza.com. Videos every day. Peace out. Build it for you.